Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to have a bit of fun with CoverGirl. I think personally CoverGirl's a really 90s kind of brand, and I think that's just because they seem to target to the teenage market. I am well and truly beyond the teenage market, but I always walk past the displays, I don't think much of it, and I allow myself about $30 to $40 a month to try a new product, and so obviously it's drugstore Priceline product. And yeah, they had a deal where I could get a few products and everything came to under $10. So let's get into what I purchased and the plan for the day. I have this CoverGirl Outlast Longwear and Moisture lipstick. It is in a colour that they call 905. And I think it's got a proper name and I will find it. I quite like it. I hope it stays on. So I have used CoverGirl lipsticks a while ago and I haven't bought them in years because they're a bit crap. And they were these kind of lipsticks here. I can't remember what they're exactly called, but they're part of the main range and they have been repackaged since. So I'd like to think they've been reformulated as well. But I found that these ones here would just be quite sheer, in my opinion. I found them a little bit sheer and I found that they bled a bit, so it was a little bit irritating to go and look at yourself a little bit later and see lipstick kind of above your top line, and that was kind of frustrating. And in this process I actually found it super frustrating that there was no lip liners. Like, hello, I need a lip liner. There was nothing. It wasn't that they weren't in stock, there was no spot for them in the display, so that was disappointing. But these particular lipsticks, it looks to me like they're still actually for sale. They've just been repackaged. They're really pretty colours. I do like them, but I just find that they go everywhere. I have this CoverGirl eyeshadow quad in Stunning Smokeys, and it's a little bit outside of my comfort zone. I would definitely wear this shade too, but these guys, I don't like to touch those too much. I don't like the dark blues or blacks on my eye. And this first shade, which is like a white champagne shade, is super glittery. So like I said, this is for the teenage market, and I love my sparkle, but I'll tend to just keep it on the lid and nowhere else. But yeah, this could be fun or a disaster. And what I have done, just so you guys know, I thought about not doing a primer, but that doesn't make sense to me. No matter what level, or you know, if it's luxury, if it's drugstore, I would always put an eye primer on. So I have primed my eyes, and I'll get into this one in a moment. I also have this Perfect Point Plus. It is a black eyeliner. I was in the market for a new black eyeliner. My Maybelline gel eyeliner is drying out. I can tell it's drying out, so I need something else. And this is in 200 black Onyx. I hope it works well. I'd like to think it doesn't transfer, and I'm hoping it does last all day. If it transfers, I'm going to be so disappointed. But yeah, so this is the one we're going to give a go. So if you watch a bunch of YouTube beauty videos, you'll find that this got hyped. It is the CoverGirl Supersizer mascara. I didn't think much of it. I thought it was a bit average. So yeah, I think it clumps heaps actually. The first time you use it is not too bad, and I think I used it for the first time in a different video. But yeah, since then it's kind of, I don't know, I'm not loving it, so I'm just trying to use it till it dries out, and maybe subconsciously I left the lid off for a little bit too long, I don't know. But anyway, this isn't the one we're going to use today. Instead, I've decided to try a different CoverGirl mascara. This is the Flamed Out Max Volume mascara. I think I read that Pink was involved in it. She might have had something to do with being affiliated with this range. This is in Very Black Blaze, and it claims to completely fan out your lashes with a volume igniter. That's kind of fun. Yeah. Let's ignite our lashes. Let's get into getting it on my face, and you'll see some check-ins shortly. The claim is rich, luminous colour, buildable pigments, and it actually also claims to be enriched with skin conditioners for smooth application. I think I took too much. So I have put the eyeshadow on and there is a ton of fallout over here, which I don't usually experience, and I don't know if it's just because I'm not putting it on in my usual environment, but I'm a little bit unhappy about that. Having said that, aside from this fallout, I absolutely do love shade number 2. Shade number 2 is a lot of fun. It's very me. Hate 4, that's again not me. I don't like putting a really dark corner into my eye. But yeah, so I will clean up the fallout and then we'll get on to liner. I forgot to mention that they were surprisingly blendable, so I was impressed with that. There's just that little bit of fallout that you just need to manage, and not the worst quad in the world. Or at this point. Let's see if it actually holds or falls all off my face later. We'll find out. Supposedly smooth blendable colour, and it does actually have a tip at the end to smudge out. I don't like to smudge things out though. That's not my style. I'm not cool like that. Oh no, that's it. You can't, there's a lot that's come out. I just feel that's gonna snap. That's dry as shit. No, that can't be right. That has to be a cover on it, surely. Okay, that was a plastic cover. That's why that was hard. Oh my god. This is when you feel old, when you know teenagers would work that out quicker. No, wait, that whole thing's increasing. No. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening here? We've got line. It's a little bit thick. And it's come out too much. I don't like heavy eyeliner. Let's see what happens. How is there more fallout? Okay, so the product comes out the top. And then when you put some pressure on it, it goes back down. Maybe I just need to hold the tip a lot tighter. Okay, this is a really thick eyeliner. It is meant to be smudged. I don't think smudging is going to help me. I don't like that I can't get a really fine tip with it right in the corner of my eye. That is really thick for my liking. I can't get a precise inner corner thin line with it like I can my Avon sticks. Like Avon is better than this. Yeah, it's just really thick, but I guess it's what the kids are into these days. I don't like it. And I tried to smudge it out to get the intensity off, and it doesn't take the intensity off. Anywho, gotta try and make the other one match. I think I learned to apply it a little bit, or to only use half of it, you know, when you're putting the tip on. But now I do need to make it thick anyway, and I kind of naturally don't want to, so I really hate how thick this one is. I feel like I got the hang of it for the second one. That's what first impressions and road tests are all about, so... It does glide on quite easily once you have enough product up, but you do need a lot of product to get it to really do that. I wish the tip was actually a pointy tip but in the middle and not slanted on the edge. Sad. Let's get into the mascara. It is flamed out. It is specifically designed to add volume to every single lash. Oh, how amazing! For bigger, thicker and fuller lashes to help maximize volume. And you should use it with the shadow pencils. My bad. What is this? I don't like that. I like to be subtle. You know, from my videos, I'm all about subtle. Hopefully this adds enough that you can see them and not just eyeliner. Maybe that's what it is. CoverGirl is not subtle. Despite the fact the product comes out a little bit clumpy, and it would be awesome if the brush was just the same. I don't mind it thick, but it just needs to be the same. It's just got too many different kind of... It's a roller coaster going on in there, and yeah. Anywho, I do like that it gets quite a bit of length on and volume, but you can't see it with this horrendous eyeliner. But hey, gotta keep trucking. Just a little hard to get into the really inner corner parts. There are eyelashes in there that you just can't see with that eyeliner. I am so disappointed by the eyeliner. So I haven't put too much of a balm on my lips today because this is a moisturising lipstick, and all I've got is just a little bit of general moisturiser that went on my face over my lips. That would be well dry by now, so yes. And let's see how this goes without a liner. I have this absolute fear of CoverGirl lipsticks with no liner. They're just scary. Wow. Okay, the edge on this is really, really sharp. So it actually feels like every time I push down on it, I think I'm hitting the metal edge of the product, but it's actually the lipstick. So it's definitely solid. It tastes like a lolly though. Lollies. I feel that took a lot of effort to apply to get to the, you know, the colour payoff that I wanted. It tastes great. It is like a lolly. The smell isn't my favourite, but it's not awful. Like, it's not going to bring on a headache. It's just very lolly. It's teenage. You just want to sit there and eat lollies in class. So it's, yeah, super teenage. Yeah, and super sheer. So I guess you could get away with wearing it at school and not get in trouble. I went to school where, you know, you get in trouble for even having jewellery on, let alone makeup. So it's moisturising, yes. And other than taking a while to get the colour payoff, so I don't know how long this will stay on my lips. And yeah, so I don't hate this. I don't hate the eyeshadow. It was just a little bit of fallout, more than I'm used to. And I don't hate the mascara. I think it would be really awesome to use the mascara with a more precise liner. And the liner is definitely an instant hate. But we'll get onto our day. My curls will drop. I'll get that to look a little bit better. I'm really disappointed. I didn't think to crimp my hair because this feels really 90s. So I should have crimped my hair today and just owned it. But, you know, products are sufficiently set. Lighting's not great, but I've had this on for about an hour. It's 10 o'clock and there's been no more fallout. But I have noticed that the liner on this eye, the eye I did first, has kind of transferred down to make a little, you know, self liner down here, which is fine. It hasn't transferred on this side though. So little lopsided, but I'm just going to own it. Yay. So I'm going to get something to eat. The lipstick's doing well. Still tastes like lollies. And I know it's there. Very moisturising. And we'll see whether or not it stays on after the food. Do you want a piece of my pizza sandwich?
No, thank you.
Pizza sandwich. Kind of romantic, he wants to share his food, but I am trying to be relatively healthy. But he's so sweet. Aren't you, Muppet?
I am.
So guys, it's about 1 PM. I've had the makeup on for about 4 hours. Nav did notice a few black dots, so I think the mascara, not that you can see it because of that damn eyeliner, is starting to flake a little bit. It's not too bad at the moment, and I'm getting some glitter just down here. And I did put a highlight on over here that did have a little bit of shimmer to it. So the glitter down here is not too big. It's not too off-putting. It's something that you can just easily swipe away, which has been good. The makeup, the lipstick is, frostier than I like, and it is. My lips are not dry whatsoever. It's definitely wearing away towards the center and the middle of the lips, but it is keeping the color around the edge, and that is with one reapplication. And I did reapply about an hour and a half into it, and that was because I ate a lot of food, because that's what I do. But yeah, so the eyeshadow is still there, and I don't mind it. So the eyeshadow so far, 4 hours in, I don't mind it. I do think it just has a bit of fallout from the glitter that was in the lightest shade. The mascara, I think I'm going to have to wear again tomorrow when I don't have that much eye makeup on, to see if it is the item that is flaking down or if it is further fallout from the darker shade. So I'll do that one tomorrow. Lip colour, just a little too frosty, but other than that, it's not moving around the way that the other CoverGirl lipsticks that I've worn before do move around, so it's not doing that, so I'm really happy with that. And that's this check-in. So guys, this is my final check-in. I actually have been wearing this makeup for about 8 hours now, and I think that's a fair amount of time to do this assessment. And look, let's get into what I liked and what I didn't like. Summary for the day. I'll start with the lipstick. In all honesty, this was the product that I thought would be the one that would let me down the most, just based on the other CoverGirl lipsticks I've tried before, and this was a nice surprise hit. I really liked the colour, despite the fact it's frosty, and that's something that I've never really claimed with any other lipstick before. You do need to reapply every 3 hours and you're not left with nothing on your lips. There's still some colour, a stain of sorts there, but the quality of it is not that great. It's really just around the very outside of your lips, so it's worth a reapplication. I'm surprisingly impressed by this shade and this formulation. I think they've come a long way from their other lipsticks, so this was a win. The mascara is counting as a win as well for now, but I'm going to update my Instagram in about a week's time and let you know if it is the mascara that's flaking or the eyeshadow. But I did also think that I applied or tried to overcompensate for the amount of eyeliner that was on, and I really wanted you to be able to see the mascara, so I will change the way I apply it. And I don't mind it, like it's light, it's not a heavy mascara. I enjoyed it, I did. These eyeshadow quads are actually, they're okay. I think I would have liked to love them a bit more, and it would have been really, really awesome had there been another matte shade in there. If that really light shade was matte, I think this could have been a real winner. Well, to be honest, I got 8 hours out of it and I'm pretty happy with that, but it's not nearly as vibrant as it was when I first applied it. And had this been my Too Faced shadows, or pretty much any other shadow I own, my Flower Beauty ones and so forth, I think I would have got more vibrancy by this time of the day. So without the primer, this might be a little bit crap, but look, they were blendable, they were soft, they were interesting colours to pair together, and I did like them, and I thought it was a really good look. This colour was a nice set of colours for, you know, jeans and t-shirt day, which is what today was. So it's a weekend shade for me, or weekend palette, sorry, because it just takes a little bit too much work with the amount of fallout, but it's easy to swipe away the fallout. It's fallout that doesn't necessarily stick too badly to your skin, but you do need the primer to make it stick to your lids, if that makes sense. So this isn't a hate, it's just needs a bit of work, and I would continue to reuse it. I'm going to be frank, and I know I've sworn a little bit in this video, but this is shit. The funny thing is, towards the end of the day, and I don't know if it's the shadow, but if you look closely at my liner, and I can't really zoom in too well, my liner is navy blue. And there is a bit of navy blue in that eyeshadow, but this is black. So I think it dries down really, really faintly. There's definitely a little bit of payoff, there's a strong payoff as you put it on, but the colour fades during the day. So I would not recommend this product. I just think it is crap. Absolute crap. Will I try to use it again? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I probably will, because I'm a tight ass and I need to be able to have a black liner, particularly when my Maybelline gel eyeliner runs out. So I'll try it again. Again, maybe this is just one of those weekend products that take a little bit of work, not a Monday to Friday product by any means. I do apologise for this crazy camera work. My husband took my tripod to his gig tonight to get some shots for his gig, but you know, that's all cool. And look, I've had a lot of fun today. It's always a little bit more fun to mix it up and try some products, and I hope you find this useful. By no means is CoverGirl a high-end brand. They certainly are 110% aimed towards that teenage market, and if you are in your teenage years, there's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely enjoy it. It's fun, it's shimmery, it's frosty, it's loud, it's not subtle. For me personally, I will be a little bit picky when it comes to it again. I am impressed that some things worked better than expected, like the lipstick, but you know, this was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I forced myself to buy some shades that I don't usually buy. I will do another one of these with a new product again soon, and keep an eye out on my channel if you want to get the random things that are me and the way I do my reviews. Please hit subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care, guys.